Good morning, beloveds. I don't want to get too excited, but he said, the weather guy said, today may be the last day we're near 100 degrees. When I say that, it's going to be 98 degrees, but hey, fall may actually be here. We had 2 days in a row where it was in the mid 70s. All right. We got a title today. It is September 12th. Our title is Truth is God. Our author is Jane Yarnall from Practical Healing for Mind and Body, and from 1891. Truth is an eternal principle. Truth is God, and the very nature of a true thought is deathless. It is the word of God. My word shall not pass away. Every thought sent out in the silence is charged with the character of the mind that sends it. It goes forth to slay and make alive. If charged with that which is evil and false, its seeming influence is towards death because of its carnal character. If charged with truth, it is the deathless messenger that brings comfort and life and blesses wherever it strikes. Who can fail to see their duty in this respect? Let everyone who loves the truth proclaim it by sending out the true thought strongly charged with the firm denial of any evil power, and repeat it over and over and over again. Say it to your friends. Say it to your foes. Say it to your household. Say it to your neighbors. Say it to the community. Say it to the world at large. Say it daily and hourly, and whenever the thought strikes that denies the reality and power of evil, declaring that the only power in the universe is good. The evil, the crime, and the sordid selfishness begin to die and fade away. Characters begin to change. Trouble and sorrow in the home and injustice and oppression fall away. Hope steals in. Things begin to brighten. Better days begin to dawn, simply because you have sent the divine word of truth to erase the false, while you yourself will be doubly blessed by the sweet echoes that come back to you in the assistance that you have blessed others. In the assurance that you have blessed others. It is the majesty of the principle you understand and proclaim that works the happy change from sorrow to joy, or from sickness to health, or from poverty to plenty. You set it in action by your true spoken word or thought in confidence. Sometimes you read them and you want to go away and think about them. And this is one of those where I want to go away and think about it. Now, I will grant you, it was written in 1891. It's more than 100 years old. And it's also an excerpt from The Power of Healing Mind, the Body and the Mind. And so, if I'm going to guess, I'm not sure where to start. Okay. 1, evil is not a power in and of itself. Let's start there. Evil is not a power in and of itself. And so that is one of the things that we want to establish first. So therefore, the only power is good. What does evil come from? The misuse of that power. So if I'm going to go out on a limb with Jane Yarnall and go, well, what is the truth? That the only power is good. That is what she wants you to speak daily and hourly and all of that. The only power is good. Okay. Think about it like positive thinking. It's positive. It's positive retraining of the mind so that you're not looking around the world and going, well, there's a good power and there's an evil power. She's saying there's not. There's only one power, and that power is good. Now, we can make mistakes and we can misuse that power, but it drags on our consciousness when we believe in the power of evil. Okay? So what I believe that she is saying is that there is only one power. That power is good. Speak that truth. Speak that truth all of the time. Know that truth all of the time, because it kindles hope. And then, but it also behooves us to make good choices. So, yeah. All right. She's making me work for it. Like I said, if you do the math, it's 130 years old. Because she says, say it to your friends, say it to your foes, say it to your household, say it to your neighbors, say it to the community, say it to the world at large, say it daily and hourly. And wherever the thought strikes that denies the reality and the power of evil, declaring that the only power in the universe is good, then the evil, the crime, the sordid selfishness begin to die and fade away. Okay? So it is to daily remind yourself that no matter what is going on in the world, the power is good. It is up to us to make better choices. And that seems to be what she's saying. So, every thought sent out in the silence is charged with the character of the mind that sends it. All right? Every thought is charged with character. And so what she's saying is remind yourself that your character is good. Remind yourself that everyone's character is good. Yes, people make mistakes. Yes, people do bad things. But they're not bad to the core. They're people making mistakes. The power is good. And so if we continue to remind ourselves of that, and that doesn't mean we have to put ourselves into the clutches of people who are making mistakes. We're welcome to know that good from somewhere safe. But she says it that hope is kindled. Hope is kindled when we speak the truth. Hope steals in. That's what she says. Hope steals in and things begin to brighten. Better days begin to dawn simply because you have sent the divine word of truth to erase the false. So the mission today, should you choose to accept it, should we choose to accept it, is to speak the truth. It is to speak the truth of the power of good. And she says it. The mission today, should we choose to accept it, is to speak the truth of the power of good. Say it to your friends, say it to your foes, say it to your household, say it to your neighbor, say it to the community, say it to the world at large, say it daily and hourly and whenever the thought strikes. Whenever you need that reassurance, say it to yourself. Say it in the face of the appearance of evil. That the power is good and that good will triumph in the end. And that we all have the power to choose the good. Ooh, okay. All right, Jane. It's 130 years. All right. That is the mission. So, in the light of the mission of we are speaking the power of good, then let me remind you the spiritual practice of self-care. And part of self-care is speaking the truth of good. Speak the truth of good. Know that evil is not a power in and of itself. It is a misuse of the power, and the only power there is, which is good. Okay? And we can make different choices. We can always make different choices. We can choose anew. And sometimes the most loving, kind, and compassionate thing you can do for yourself is to make a new choice. To choose anew. All right? To choose anew. To rededicate yourself to the good. All right. You, at the center of yourself, no matter how many mistakes you have made, you are still good. You are still made of God, by God, for God. You are still good. Okay? Choose anew. Choose anew. And then speak your truth. Every time you need that reassurance, speak your truth. Okay. I don't know what I was about to say. Oh, I was talking about self-care. All right. The easy suggestions. Take a deep breath before you speak, especially to yourself. You will speak to yourself more than you will anybody else. And they go as far as take a vacation. You know, we went to see My Big Fat Greek Wedding 3 last night, and that's the family took a vacation, and the two went, why haven't we done this before? So maybe take a vacation. And anything in between that. My goal in the end is to get you to make everything that you do for yourself and for others loving, kind, and compassionate. To create that habit, to create that first response. You are your own best test subject, but more importantly, you deserve your own love, you deserve your own kindness, you deserve your own compassion. Okay? So, anything in between, every action, I encourage you to start with 1 or 3. And then remember, when I say eat dessert first, what I mean is your life is a special occasion. Please treat it as such. Don't save the good stuff, okay? Do the good stuff now. Take that vacation now. Don't wait. Don't wait. Do it now. Within reason, you know what I mean. And besides, I'm a firm believer that chocolate is the first step to fixing anything. So, there's that. All right. I also want to remind you that no matter what is going on in the world, no matter what is going on in your life, you deserve joy. Okay? Joy is a quality of God. Therefore, joy is a quality of you. You deserve joy. It is part of the self-care to make room for joy in your life, whatever that looks like. Sometimes the most joyful thing I can do is look down and see this little face looking back at me. And pet this really soft fur. That is joy in my world. Okay? Especially when I get that really light purr back. Of yes, yes, yes. So, make room for joy in your life. All right. The rest of the suggestions are basic self-care. Do something to engage your mind and your body, whatever that looks like. Please drink plenty of water. Hydration is super important. This may be the last day we get close to 100, but hydration is still super important. Your brain works better. Your body works better when it is well hydrated. Your skin looks better when it's well hydrated. Why not hydrate? Drink plenty of water. Get that early in your day bright light. We are now in the light from 7 to 7. The sunrise happens at 7:05 here. So I was like, oh, okay. So 7:30 is a good time for me to get out. I get the 5 to 10 minutes of sun that I need, although it was cloudy this morning. So artificial light helping. But it works. So 5 to 10 minutes of that bright light on your face. It helps to work on your vitamin D, and your vitamin D supports your thyroid. So, basic health here. It also helps to reset your circadian rhythms, which is a natural hormone cycle. You'll have more energy during the day. You'll sleep better at night. So try it. You might like it. And open the windows of your soul. Allow the breath of heaven to remind you do live in heaven right here, right now. It's all around us all the time. That is what Jane was getting at when she said, speak it. Speak the good. Know that the only power in this world is good. It is the choices that we make with the power that create the manifestations that show us one way or another. And you are always free to make a new choice. So remember that, all right? Speak the good. Speak truth to power. And know that you are good. You are a beloved child of God. So when you open the windows of your soul and recognize that it is all God, you learn that heaven is a state of mind. It is a state of consciousness. The cool thing about learning that is once you do learn that, it ceases to be a place you have to get to and can become any place you are. That, my friends, that is a superpower. All right. And it speaks to all of that self-care, and it speaks to that joy, and it speaks to that life is a special occasion. Okay? Learn to create it for yourself, because when you do that, nobody can take it away from you. We do our own work, and that is how we make the world a better place. So, and how do you open the windows of your soul? Music. Music is always my go-to. But there's a lot of others. And you can always take Emma's advice, look for the good and praise it. Counting your blessings is the best way to open your soul. It is the best way to see all of the good in the world and to watch it multiply. Because that's the cool thing about counting your blessings. When you start looking for the good and praising it, you start to see more. That is what Jane is talking about. The more you speak it, the more you see. All right? That is what Jane is talking about. So let's try it. Speak it. Speak it to your neighbors. Speak it to yourself. Speak it to your foes. Speak it to the world at large. All right. And look for the good and praise it. Okay. I think I'm at the social media part. We are Creative Life Spiritual Center, Creative Life Spark. I'm the running Ribbride on the social medias that I am on. Please feel free to check all of that stuff out. You want to know what's going on with the center? Email info@creativelife.org. That'll get you on the constant contact. And when it says click here now, it'll take you right to the information you want or to the person that can help you get it. So please avail yourself of all of the stuff that is there. All right. We are now at the part where I get to encourage you to have a great day, a wondrous day, a fantastic day, a magical day, an enchanted day, a wonder-filled day, an awesome day, an amazing day, a say it day, a kindness day, a compassionate day, a loving day, a practice on yourself day, a knowing the truth day, a knowing that you are good day, a hey, the weather is cooler day, or at least it's on its way that way, a good day. And if that is too much pressure, simply have a day. You are enough, just as you are. You're a beloved child of God. And I will say that every day. You are a brilliant light, a divine spark. You are spirit in motion. You are God in action. You are good. Or as Reverend Jesse likes to call us, you're a godly. All right? Know the truth of your being. Explore the truth of your being. Peel back the layers of what you have been told about yourself and get to know who God knows you to be. Okay? That is the truth that we are talking about. The truth that God knows. Not the material messiness, but the truth that God knows. As Amit Goswami would say, go back to the bliss body. Okay. All right. I'm going to move into the process of my day. I'm going to remind you, Reverend David should be on around 5 p.m. with you. I will be back with you around 9 a.m. Take care of yourself. Know that you are loved, and I will see you next time.